By the grace of Allah the Almighty, Jalsa Salana, Tanzania has been held from 29th September to 1st October 2023 at the Jamaat venue at Kitonga in Dar es Salaam. The celebrations of Jalsa Salana, Tanzania was officially inaugurated with a press conference whereby the Amir and Missionary in Charge Tanzania and the official guest, the Amir and Missionary in Charge Ghana, presented the message of the community as well as the objectives of holding this gathering every year, as well as answering sensitive questions from journalists. This important gathering was officially started on Friday, whereby the Amir and Missionary in Charge Tanzania, Maulana Tahir Mahmud Chaudhry Sahib, led the Friday prayer. Afterwards, the official schedule of Jalsa Salana officially began with the recitation of the Holy Quran and a poem, and invited the Amir and Missionary in Charge to open the gathering by reading a special message from Huzur Anwar Ayyadahullah Ta'ala bin Nasir Aziz for this Jalsa Salana, and giving advice and welcoming all participants for Jalsa Salana Tanzania 2023. In this Jalsa Salana, various preparations were made to ensure success. There were exhibition departments where various committees such as Tabligh, Review of Religions, book exhibitions, Jamia Ahmadiyya Tanzania were present. On Saturday, the schedule of the session began in the morning with the recitation of the Holy Quran and poem, followed by various speeches from missionaries and scholars of Jamaat. Topics such as Rope of Allah, how the Khilafat strengthens our union with Allah. Afterwards, the official guests of this day had arrived and held the flag hosting event. The official guest was the Deputy Minister, Office of the Vice President for the Environment and Union, Honorable Hamis Hamza Hamis. After arriving on the stage, was followed by recitation of the Holy Quran and poem, after which the guest of honor gave an exciting speech and later received a gift and gave his time to do an interview with a journalist. After that, various speeches were delivered. Topics such as the true need to proclaim how the life of the Holy Prophet ﷺ shows the existence of Allah, history of Ahmadiyya Tanzania, contribution of Lajna Imaila were presented. After Zuhur and Asr prayers and the people had meal, the schedule continued. The session began with the recitation of the Holy Quran and poem, followed by a topic on sacrifice of wealth in the way of Allah and how it promotes the pleasure of Allah, presented by Naib Amir Jamaat Ahmadiyya Tanzania, Maulana Abidi Mahmud Bat Sahib, and the topic about to embark for education and its blessed use according to Islam was presented. After that, Maulana Muhammad bin Salih, the Amir and Missionary in Charge Ghana, was invited to speak on the history and development of Ahmadiyya Mission Ghana, and closed the day's session with the prayers. Sunday had a long sequence of important Jalsa Salana schedules. The session started in the morning with the recitation of the Holy Quran and poem, and followed by topics on the promised Messiah, his faith in relying on Allah, the guidance of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih V, Ayyadahullah Ta'ala bin Nasir Aziz, on the application, the best of social network. Topics that were followed by a poem before welcoming the speech on mercy towards new community members and our responsibility to their moral training. Afterwards, the official guest of this last day arrived, who was Honorable Abdullah Hamis Ulega, the Minister of Livestock and Fisheries. He was welcomed and gave a speech that increased the knowledge of participants on various fields, and after that he received a gift and gave an interview to the journalists, accompanied by the official guests, the Amir and Missionary in Charge Jamaat Ahmadiyya Ghana. Afterwards, Naib Amir Jamaat Ahmadiyya Tanzania, Sheikh Muhammad Abdurrahman Ame Sahib, presented the topic above, Marriage Life, Doorway to God, after which he once again read the message of Huzur Anwar Ayadahullah Ta'ala bin Nasr Aziz to the attendees of Jalsa Salana. After the break, the session was opened with the recitation of the Holy Quran and poem whereby the General Secretary Jamaat Ahmadiyya Tanzania, Mr. Saif Hassan Nakuchima, read the names of students who had graduated in various levels, and after that, the Amir and Missionary in Charge Tanzania delivered a speech to conclude the Jalsa Salana and led the silent prayers to mark the end of the Jalsa Salana this year. This year's Jalsa Salana was broadcasted in various media, including TV, newspapers, online media, and various influential blogs in and outside the country, whereby it is expected that approximately 10,000 to 15,000 people were reached by the message of Jamaat and Jalsa Salana, as they gave enough time to launch and announce this annual gathering. This year's Jalsa Salana was attended by approximately 4,007 people from different regions of Tanzania and people from different communities, and due to the preaching efforts that took place in Tabligh committee, 16 people have taken the pledge of allegiance by it. May Allah grant us the ability to serve and benefit through this spiritual discipline revealed through the Imam of the age. Amen. Reporting from Amra Bedi Studios, Tanzania, MTA News.